Welcome to another episode of Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. Today we have a wonderful guest with us, REHAAN Mazumdar. And it's such a pleasure inviting a very young achiever who has made his mark. He has done his schooling from St.Edmunds school in Shillong and his higher education in class 2 level at the Royal Global Schools, Guwahati. At present he is studying in Symbiosis, passionately involved in singing, acting, dramatics, photography, and there are a lot of things. He is an inspiration for many young children who would be coming to know about REHAAN and his achievements at this very, very small age. On behalf of AFTA and Pixel Narratives with Anutosh, I welcome REHAAN to us. Hello REHAAN, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm fine. I was going through your Spotify, the wonderful songs that you have penned yourself and you have composed it and you have sung. And I was very, very happy to see a very young person having such, wonderful poetic sensibilities while composing your songs. So, you had been a student with St.Edmunds in Shillong. How did you get into this music and other things, apart from your academics?
I was never interested in actually singing earlier, but there's really few things that I gathered from watching YouTube videos, where I watch videos and see people perform on stage, and then they get a lot of claps, appreciation. And I used to perform a few little things at home, have my little show conducted at home, and perform there, sing or something like that. But I was never interested in singing specifically. But then later on, after joining RGS, I developed the interest of music. That was because I was indulged into a lot of activities there, which were a lot about music. The teachers there, the music classes that used to happen there, it just, you know, engrossed me into music so much that I started to enjoy singing. And over time I also thought that, chalo, let's write something, write music and sing.
So when you were a child and you used to perform at home for your family and friends, what was the reaction of your parents?
Parents would actually get sometimes, exhausted looking because I would perform every Friday and I would do something that would, it's not something normal. Like, it's not considered so, because at that time people would always dream of becoming a doctor, an engineer, padhai karo and all of that. But, being indulged into music or drama or acting, it's something that is considered to be, not considered as something that students would actually do. But yeah, parents would actually be sitting there looking at me performing and supporting me and clapping.
And did they tell you, Rehan, enough is enough, now go and do your studies?
That would also happen.
Come back with your mathematics, science and other papers. So how were you good with your academics? Okay?
Yes, okay. I would not say brilliant or I would not say, poor, but good enough.
And music, did it really haunt you all every time that, yeah, I want to be a performer?
Yes, I was always enthusiastic about being a performer, especially after being indulged into singing and playing the drums also and acting and all of that. I feel
yeah, acting, you also have ventured into short films and
yes,
things like that, and then very natural kind of acting in your films that you have worked. And how does it feel now when you have your own Spotify, you have your own Apple Music and other things, and you have a fan flow following you, and they are enjoying your music. And I am very, very happy to see that you were also interested in photography. So photography and music, both different genre, different kind of passion. So which one actually overpowered the other?
I think music, because I remember I was very interested in clicking photographs even in school. I would join the photography club and be a part of clicking photos of every program. But later on, I also developed the interest of why am I clicking photographs of performers? I can be the performer. So that is something that really encouraged me doing that, and yeah, that is how music overpowered everything else that I had.
And I was going through some of your photographs. Really wonderful, the hornbill and the flying bird and things like that has come to me. So you have a interest also in photography,
Yes.
and you have been doing a good. Okay. Let us enjoy one of Rehan Mazumdar's beautiful number. I am sure you will all appreciate Pahare Wale Rasti. So, Rehan, would you sing a few lines?
Yeah, sure.
You have your guitar with you?
It was actually a one-day composition.
Okay.
So I was sitting down and I was like, let's write a song. Because I'm from the hills and I really love how, the mountains are and the scenery and the beauty.
Did you ever think that why not make a video out of this?
I thought, but it was just all about music that I was so engrossed in.
Yeah.
That I just
Because nowadays, music is also a kind of a presentation. And your song, Pahare Wale Rasta, is wonderful, and let's hear it.
चलते चलते क्यों पहाड़ों वाले रास्ते मैं गुम हो जाऊं जहां
That was really, really wonderful, and I'm sure our viewers will tune into the different channels where he has put up this song, Spotify and other places, and on all music platforms, and you will look for REHAAN Mazumdar. On that note, we'll take a short break, and we'll be again talking to REHAAN Mazumdar in Pixel Narratives with Anutosh.
वो चलते चलते क्यों पार वाले रास्ते मैं गुम हो जाऊं जहां चलते चलते क्यों पार वाले रास्ते मैं गुम हो जाऊं जहां आसमां खुला है जहां धड़कने चाहती वहां दिल ये चाहता है मर्जिया
Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. I am in conversation with REHAAN Mazumdar. After that wonderful song, Paharo Wale Raste, I would now like to know from REHAAN whether at this moment when he is in Symbiosis, trying to get into some kind of a professional course, right? Are you still able to continue your music?
Yes, because Symbiosis, to be honest, is giving me a lot of opportunities in the sense that it is holding a lot of competitions and they're having inter-batch, inter-collegiate competitions where I can sing. I can show people that, I can do something in the line of music and perform for you.
So you have a fan following there also?
Friends.
Oh, great.
To support.
And you're not very far from Mumbai.
No.
So you can very well sneak into the music world. Have you ever thought of performing in those reality shows?
I had this one thought once when I was young that I can sing a little bit and let's, try going out to these auditions where I can, showcase my talent. But over time I realized that these talent shows have singers and performers who actually have music as worship. They take music as worship.
So have you ever thought of learning music, or it is just what it is from within?
So basically I was never interested in music from a very young age.
Yeah.
And I've seen many people, met many people who actually, learned music. And now that I've developed this interest of, singing and playing the instruments, I wish that I, learn because it will enhance and polish my...
So you would like to learn the Hindustani or the classical?
The classical.
The classical. And people who have learned the classical music, they have got a very strong foundation. But then there are singers who have made their own mark, who have never been to any kind of learning. Kishore Kumar is one of them. And do you also like to sing Kishore Kumar and other things, other songs?
I've heard a lot of Kishore Kumar songs through my mom because she would always play those songs and do
Right.
her work.
But you don't sing?
But I have never sung.
Okay. So most of the reality shows are always in the music. And there is one more song which is really wonderful. That is Titliya. Now, Titliya means butterflies, and butterflies means connected to photography. And Northeast is one of the greatest, collection of butterflies that we have. So since you are also involved in photography, I think your song Titliya can be a wonderful background music for butterflies that fly. So viewers, I am sure you would also like to hear the song Titliya from REHAAN.
नदियाँ जैसे बहती है, तितलियाँ उड़ती है, बारिश जैसे गिरती है, तितलियाँ उड़ती है, कहता है दिल मेरा
नदिया जैसे बहती है, तितलियां उड़ती है, बारिश जैसे गिरती है, तितलियां उड़ती है, कहता है दिल मेरा कि तू है अब कहाँ, नजरों के सामने से उड़ क्यों तू गया। नदिया जैसे बहती है, तितलियां उड़ती है, बारिश जैसे गिरती है, तितलियां उड़ती है।
क्यों गुजरा दिन, क्यों गुजरा पल, क्यों गुजरा दिन, क्यों गुजरा पल, पूछता है दिल मेरा कि अब तो है कहाँ, बार बार एक बार फिर जाकर उड़ती है वो हर जगाना है उसको ये डर, आसमान में उड़ती है वो तितलियां।
So that was really wonderful talking to you and hearing this song, Titliya. And I was just thinking, we're hearing two of your numbers. Who is your inspiration?
Myself,
Okay?
because I would say that we learn with a lot of experiences. Many people say that more you practice, perfect you become. But no one becomes perfect. You polish yourself and you become better. So my first song was Titliya, and with that composition, when I composed the other song, I took the experiences that I learned while making the song Titliya, and then enhanced them over the time.
That's with I think most of the composers, they keep on learning while they keep on the first and composition often becomes the greatest composition. Like we have people like Madan Mohan, and even those songs that he has composed in his early days are the best ones. So you have definitely. It's really wonderful to hear that you learn from you are inspired with your self. But then, when you started singing, definitely there was somebody whom you must have thought, and you were in Shillong. So Shillong is the Scotland of the East, and you have a lot of influence of Bob Dylan and other people who there. So, is there any singer who really actually, have given you a little bit of, wow, can sing like that, why not I sing like him?
Honestly, I haven't been such a fan of listening to English songs,
Okay.
but always interested in listening to Hindi songs.
Oh.
And the songs would be of Arijit Singh, Shreya Ghoshal.
Okay, they are very recent, but your songs, they have a flavor of those, country music and those songs of the Western.
I think listening to those songs
and
in childhood.
And it has that effect of that mountain in your song. You agree to that? Most even Titliya has got that flavor of mountain, and even the Paharo Wali Rasta, so it is a mountain song. And your songs are very, they don't have too much of loud music. It has a guitar and very percussion, I think it's very less. And your friends must be playing with you.
No, I am the one.
You are playing all, everything?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he is a one man, the entire composition is not only written by him, it is written, sung, composed and also played. And that's really wonderful. I mean, it's a motivation for many people who are of your age and who must be also singing passionately and thinking and dreaming that one day they will also make big. And it's really wonderful, Rehan. And we have come across to 3 songs up till now on Spotify. The other third one. Let's.
Actually have more than 20 songs that I've composed.
Okay.
So writing songs is like therapy for me. So whenever I'm
Oh, wow.
low or something, I just write.
Have you ever thought of bringing out your own, CD or things like that?
I think I'll do that over
Yeah.
these past times that I've made all these songs,
Yeah.
compile them and make things that album.
So that you're going to do very professionally.
Uh-huh.
So we are looking for that day when we come out. Rehan comes up with wonderful, packaged all his wonderful songs in one. You say that you have already you're keeping on composing songs. So while composing songs, what actually comes to your mind? Because most of your songs, and the 3 songs that we have come across, are all connected to nature. Are the songs also connected to nature?
Not really, not those songs. These songs are very much about nature and
Okay.
also reflection of love.
Okay.
But the other songs that I've composed are more about freedom and all of that.
Okay. And did you ever think of composing songs about people around you?
Uh-huh. So Khwab is one of those songs that I've actually
Exactly. I was just taking you to that. And Khwab is dream. And let's hear. That's the 3rd song which is there on Spotify.
बैठा है क्यों है तू ख्वाबों की दुनिया में बैठा है क्यों है तू ख्वाबों की दुनिया में क्यों ये दिल सुनता नहीं क्यों ये मन हंसता नहीं क्यों ये दिन ढलता नहीं बस आदत है दिल को जरा हर घड़ी मैं सोचता हूँ तेरी बातें आती है मुझको तेरी यादें दोनों का करेंगे अधूरी बातें हर घड़ी मैं सोचता हूँ तेरी बातें आती है मुझको तेरी यादें दोनों का करेंगे अधूरी बातें
Wow. Well, I'm sure my viewers will be enjoying this episode with Pixel Narratives with Anutosh in a narration with Rehan Mazumdar. Conversation with Rehan Mazumdar, and we have heard 3 wonderful songs. Very, very romantic songs. Very, very touching and sensibly written songs. And I wish the other compositions that he has not yet composed it, but he has written it already. Those songs, I would now like to hear at least 1 or 2 lines from the songs which are yet to be composed. You have some? Okay.
So this is a song about freedom. So here it goes, just few lines. खोल दे सारे पंख और जा कहीं तू दिख जाएगा मंजिल सोच ना पाए तू खोल दे सारे पंख उड़ जा कहीं तू दिख जाएगा मंजिल सोच ना पाए तू पोंछ के आंसू हंस दे थोड़ा पोंछ के आंसू हंस दे थोड़ा जी ले तो ये जिंदगी जरा हो बरसे रे बरसे रे बरसे रे है बरसे रे सपनों का रंग ओ बरसे रे बरसे रे बरसे रे है बरसे रे सपनों का
So that was really wonderful. Even coming to hear a song that you have already penned, but yet to be composed, and I'm sure we'll be all waiting for that song to be published. So when you started publishing those songs on the online different music channels like Spotify and what are the other places where you have uploaded, the, do they give some kind of a threat for you that your songs are already there online and it can be used by anybody?
It can be used by anybody, but this intelligent thing that one should always do is have a copyright claim, taken from the distributor. So the distributor that I've used to distribute my songs, the person who distributes my songs, labels, I would say they should give you the copyright, copyrighted version of your own song so that you can have that as your own thing. So people cannot use them. So if people use them, you can show them that I have the right to this song, so you cannot use them without, taking the question.
So I'm sure there will be a lot of young Rehans around who would be also thinking, what is Rehan Mazumdar talking about? Copyright. So would you share how do they get this?
So basically when you make a song or you make a video that belongs to you, that is your idea, what happens is when you upload that video, they'll first verify if that content belongs to you or not. If it belongs to you, if it's originally it belongs to you originally, then they'll give you this option where you can claim that this content that is being uploaded or posted is mine. So they'll give you a code, so you'll have an own code and password and all of that, so people cannot use them.
So that is what most of us really don't take in mind into consideration, the copyright infringements. And there are a lot of instances where the original work of a person has been passed on by different other people. So that's a really wonderful thing that Rehan has shared with all of us. Now, I would like to ask you, what next? You have made your own mark as a composer, writer, you are singing songs. You have also ventured in films. And what else do you want to do? And you tell us about your experience of being the main actor in your film.
So basically I've always wanted to do something in the line of acting, because seeing myself as an actor is totally different from seeing myself as a musician. Because a musician is all about playing the song, making music, you can just sing something that is, if you're a good singer, if you have a good voice and practice it and polish it, you can just sing.
Yeah.
But acting is not something that you can, just develop suddenly. It is something that has to be inborn. You have to have that in you. So over time, I've polished that a few years ago, and I can also realize that I can act. I can have different emotions. Acting is all about faking it. So you have to express things that aren't really true, but you have to express it in such a way that the audience thinks that it's true. So I feel a very recent film that I've really done is called Catharsis, and I played the main role in that film. And yeah, it was my first film ever that I've acted in. It was directed by one of my friends, and it's amazing and it's lovely that I got a chance to do something like that and polish my experience in acting as an actor.
So at this age, you have ventured into a lot of things. Which are your passions? You have ventured into music, you have ventured into acting. What next?
Now that I've taken mass comm as one of my educational process, I would say the only aim that I have or had was filmmaking. write scripts, make films, gather actors, and have a film shot, convey a story to the people. But over time, I've also realized that I have a lot of hobbies and passions that I really want to work in. So over time, let's see whatever clicks and whatever works for me. But filmmaking is something that I would really want to do. And working behind the camera and in front of the camera is something that I love.
You have started writing, you're writing scripts, you're composing your songs, you're even writing the lyrics, you're singing, you're acting. So you are already into different things that can make you a one-man show. And on that note, wish you all the best, and we are looking forward to REHAAN Mazumdar making it big on the screen, not only as a singer, but also an actor, a filmmaker, and what next. So on that note, thank you REHAAN for being my guest on Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. In the next episode, we will be again talking to another person who has a lot of achievements and will be sharing this to inspire young people to take the path that people like REHAAN Mazumdar has taken. On that note, we end today's episode of Pixel Narratives with Anutosh. In the next episode, we'll talk to another person and share his life story. Thank you. Take care.